Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at Lil Nas X roasting people on Twitter. Before we start, I want you to hit that red subscribe button so you never miss out on any of our videos. With that being said, let's take a look. South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem took time out of her schedule this past weekend to fire shots at Lil Nas following the release of his latest single, Montero, Call Me By Your Name. Instead of focusing on her state's lackluster COVID-19 response over a year into the pandemic that's left the state with the second highest per capita case rate in the country, she chose to complain about the collaboration that the singer did with MSCHF in the form of Satan shoes. Our kids are being told that this kind of product is not only okay, but it's exclusive, she tweeted. But you know what's more exclusive? Their God-given eternal soul. We are in a fight for the soul of our nation. We need to fight hard and we need to fight smart. We have to win.
X is doubling down on his demonic imagery with the new Nike release, quote, Satan shoes. The classic Air Max 97s have been revamped by collaborators with the underworld in mind, coming in a limited edition stock of 666 pairs.
Lil Nas's response to Satanic Panic 2021? To quote tweet the governor and tell her to do her job, which, let's be honest, she really isn't doing. He's also clapped back at people like Gun Girl Caitlyn Bennett, incredibly embarrassing rapper Joyner Lucas, and professional pick-me Candace Owens, who said, "We've turned George Floyd, a criminal drug addict, into an icon. We're promoting Satan shoes to wear on our feet. We've got Cardi B named as Woman of the Year, but we're convinced it's white supremacy that's keeping Black America behind. How stupid can we be?" In particular, Lil Nas replies to Owens' comments, a tweet dripping with internalized anti-blackness for clout, are peak stan Twitter. Lil Nas uses language like outsold and flop to dunk on Owens' career. Additionally, the very act of quote-tweeting another account's awful take, rather than commenting above a screenshot or in a sub-tweet of the hot take, is emblematic of what stans do in the name of protecting what they love. I know that we're not supposed to glorify stan Twitter, and that these fandoms have their own issues, with anti-blackness and targeted harassment in particular, but Lil Nas's Montero rollout and his defense of the video is stan Twitter fandom at its best. Lil Nas and his fans are actively fighting against homophobia from a wide range of bigots, including OAN reporters, pastors, political figures, and random aggressive Twitter users. They're fighting hatred with memes, snappy comebacks, outright trolling, and in a few cases, fan cams. The thing is, Lil Nas cut his teeth on stan Twitter as the user who used to run the popular Nicki Minaj stan account, Nas Mirage. From his time as that BNF, he's learned how to use fandom practices commonly linked with the bad parts of stan Twitter for good. From the moment that Lil Nas's Montero Call Me By Your Name dropped, he and his fanbase have been utilizing stan Twitter fandom tactics to come for haters' throats and poke holes in their blatantly homophobic arguments, while roasting them until they're well done, of course. In June 2020, we saw many articles about stan Twitter activism in the form of K-pop fandoms, spreading information about racism, clogging surveillance apps, and making donations to the National Black Lives Matter organization. On many levels, what Lil Nas and his fandom are doing across stan Twitter in defense of his work and the right to be queer and unbothered follows in that form of fanishness. A quick scroll through Lil Nas's replies on Twitter shows a blend of tweets thanking his fans for hyping him up, beefing with other fanbases, example, trolling with Beliebers, and clowning on people more concerned with what he's doing in his music video than the actual state of the country. All of Lil Nas's responses are funny without being cruel, unlike the responses he's getting that include people implying that God will punish him for existing proudly. Humor is one of the most widely seen ways for people to cope with an excess of emotion across the internet. People made memes following the Ever Given getting stuck in the Suez Canal and BTS monumental Grammy nominations. Even I make memes to cope, usually because of fandom. And that's all for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss another amazing video from us. Until next time.